Welcome back to Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
Kevin. Today we're going to be doing a Scotch, Highland Scotch. The Deanston Single Malt Virgin Oak. I mean, they got a history, but it doesn't make any sense to like all the histories that we've given for Scotches.
This one's before they were even a distillery.
Yeah, the history starts as cotton mill. They started in 1785, which is really close to when I think like Glenlivet started.
Okay.
But they started as a cotton mill in the town of Deanston. And they continued as a cotton mill for nearly 200 years. And during like some recessions and things like that, they had to shut down 1960 something, opened back up 1974 as a distillery.
Perfect use for a building.
I mean, you had all that manufacturing space and warehousing. Yeah, I mean, why not?
Well, we've already got workers there because the town was built around the
mill. This is like some of the other distilleries, but they, as they were expanding the mill, they started building housing so that literally the town built around the mill.
They always knew they're going to have a workforce.
Yep, you got to do it. Got to do it. There are other claims to fame, I guess, whatever. They do distill, they ferment for over 100 hours on average. So more than 4 days sitting in there fermenting, which is a pretty decent amount of time. They're pulling all their water from the local river, all locally sourced barleys. They barrel at 63.5%, which doesn't sound right to me because I thought they had the same limits as us, but they may not. They may have a limit of 130. I think we have a limit of 125 for barreling for bourbons.
Well, they water the heck out of this one.
And then they bring it all the way down to a lovely 46.3. So yeah, there's a touch of water that's coming and bringing it down to this. So a little Highland. We've done a lot of different Highlands.
But the higher proof ones.
Yeah.
Not too many.
Not too many.
This one's coming in 92.6.
Makes me think there's been a handful of Glenmorangies that have gotten up in there, but not too many. I like the color. I know there's no color. There's no chill filter to this. And yeah, there's a couple little particulates, but nothing crazy. But it's not going to cloud up because it's over the 86 proof.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean, you get the malt, obviously. But then it's just
pretty light, sweet.
Yeah, very light and sweet.
Malt. That's about the big things. Light, sweet malt. Nothing's really coming through super strong, which is odd for 92.6. I was expecting a little bit of an ethanol. It's there, but it's not strong.
A lot of fruit on the finish.
Yeah. There's a oak impact in the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's where we're coming from, the virgin oak. So this is a combination of some ex-bourbon and some brand new virgin oak is what this is aged in.
I'm curious with that. How much?
What's the percentage of each? I don't know. I was all over that website and I don't remember seeing that. Now I'm getting a little bit of that green apple note.
Yeah.
There's definitely an apple note on the nose now. Now once you have that first sip, that little sip in the beginning, that kind of gets you acclimated to a couple of the things. I get a little touch of a green apple note, but there's a little oak tannin spice, for lack of a better word. It's not really a spice. I never know what to
You get that oakiness, like that initial swallow.
Yep. Yeah, right in the beginning. And then it just sweetens up.
Then it just fades to fruit.
Yeah, sweet fruits. Like candied fruits or sugared fruits or something like that. It's nice. Not overly, it's funny. I was just about to say it's not like you don't really taste or feel the proof, but I just got a little warmth off that last sip. So I feel the warmth, but you don't get it on the palate at all.
I get a touch of banana lingering on the aftertaste. But my mouth is definitely drying up. That oak.
Yeah, the oak has an impact. So their core line is this, the virgin oak, and they also have a 12-year, and that's their core line. Then they have like 3 other lines. They have limited editions where they finish it and everything. Yeah. So everything you've ever heard the possibility of a Scotch being finished in, they've done it. They also have a 40-year release, which I did not look at prices on that, and I don't care to know what the price is on that because I'm never going to buy a 40-year-old whiskey.
I don't even think it'd be available over here.
Probably not. I mean, that's probably more like a auction type.
Or hope you're at the
level
distillery
whiskey.
at the right day.
Maybe. They also have the archived release or series. They call them series or ranges. That's what it is. It's ranges. So they have the archived range, which has a whole bunch of different things, including the very first bottle they released in 1974. I have no idea what that one costs either, but I'm guessing that one's not cheap. Not cheap.
I'm gonna go $500-$600. Maybe a little more.
I'm thinking you're missing a zero or two. And then they have distillery exclusives, which seems to be pretty common. We've done a couple different scotches, and looking at their websites, they have ones that are, they're only released at the distilleries, or they're only like travel edition bottles, so you can only get them at the
duty free.
Duty free. So
international airports.
They have a handful of that.
I enjoy it though. I think it's interesting.
It's a nice whiskey. It's a nice whiskey that the barrel impact is very different than most of the other scotches that we've had.
But it's more malty on the nose, but not on the.
No, you don't get a
palate.
lot of malt on the palate. You get a lot more fruit, sweetness. Barrel is like barrel. And mid-30s, low 30s for a price. It's pretty solid. I mean, it's not age statement, but still.
I would buy this again.
For the proof, for the profile, it's got a...
Here answers our question. So it starts in ex-bourbon barrels, and then it's finished in virgin oaks.
Why would you do it that direction? Why wouldn't you do it the opposite way? That's odd.
I don't know.
And when they mean virgin oaks,
So they're buying new casks.
but are they charring it? Are they toasting it? I mean, you have to toast it at least a little bit, or it won't. It won't seal right. So they got to do that at least a little bit. But are they? I wonder if when they say virgin, do they just mean I'm doing a toast and that's it? It's possible.
I don't know.
Because I'm not getting a char caramel vanilla that you would get from a char, I think that's a tour question because I mean, I was all over their website. Great website, a lot of information, whole thing on the history and all the people that work there and all that kind of stuff. So solid website by all means, but no, I don't remember seeing anything about like the specifics around the wood. I'm interested.
No, I'm very interested. Because initially I thought it was like they're blending it. You get some in, and then some
On both, but
no,
it's actually touching
it's
both.
finished. Interesting concept for a scotch.
Yeah, to force an oak note into their whiskey.
Everyone else, it's ex-bourbon.
Ex-bourbon finished in a sherry, or something along those lines.
Yep.
I like it. It's got a little bit of the kind of the bourbon barrel bite to it.
I think this is another one if you've never really enjoyed scotch.
But you're a bourbon person.
Yep.
Good transition one.
Kind of like the
Glenlivet Cognac. This is
or
one I was thinking.
well, I mean it's an Irish whiskey, but I mean, the Jameson Black
Yes. Same idea.
pull bourbon
notes.
drinkers into the Irish whiskey. That one has more of a bourbon note to it. No, overall, I would definitely buy this again.
Yeah.
Next time down
It's a
to
good little bottle.
Laverne, I'll see if they have it.
Yeah. I'd be also interested to see what the 12-year is.
I'll see if they have that.
And then do a comparison between the two, because I have to assume the 12 year is not being finished in a virgin oak.
Better
So,
hurry up.
I mean, there should be a pretty material. You would think that barrel impact is way more pronounced here than it would be on their regular 12 year. So that'd be kind of an interesting little experiments.
Well, we can talk to Mitt next time we're down there and see.
I really need to make a trip there. I haven't been there for a while.
To your point earlier, though, this may be one we have to add to the distillery tour list.
Yeah, I think so. I think this would be, especially with the fact that they have distillery exclusives and all those other ones. If you can get a flight that maybe includes one from each range, yeah, I am totally into
It's worth splurging for.
That's totally worth splurging. I want a taste of the 40 and the 1974 bottle, please. Your treat, right?
Right, absolutely. Absolutely. No, I think just for 30-ish.
Yeah, it's solid.
Solid bottle.
Very solid bottle for $30.
Definitely buy it again, and
Yeah.
would definitely want to try more from here. Another trip to Scotland
Another one.
on the show. We hope you enjoyed our review of the Deanston Highland Single Malt. If you did, select that like button at the bottom of the screen for us, please.
While you're down there, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified every time we put on a new episode, and let us know. Have you tried any other Deanstons? If you've ever tried the 40, I'd really like to talk to you because I just want to know what 40-year-old whiskey even tastes like. That just, yeah, that's an odd question that I'd love to hear the answer to.
I'd love to see how much is actually left in the barrel when they open it up.
Not a whole heck of a lot would be my guess.
No.
Anyway,
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.
thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Cheers.